You see this right here? This is called Carno Island, also known as Dead Island. And you know why they call it that? Because everything here has rows of serrated teeth, and it all wants you dead. But these aren't even the scariest parts of this island. No, what's scary is what lies underneath, in a glimmering shiny death pit, full of horrific creatures, like the Araña Scorpion, who on a whim will put you into a forever nap. Or maybe the cloud of bats. By the way, did you know that a group of flying bats is called a cloud of bats? Interesting. Or maybe it's the death from above megalanias, ready to pounce on you and infect you with the most deadly of diseases, mega rabies. And all of these terrors stand between me and the artifact of the Devourer, which is the final artifact we need to take on the Megapithecus. And so today we'll be spelunking into this death trap. And of course, with our cave rule, we're only allowed one creature and one shoulder pet. And so you might be wondering who will be throwing into this bottomless pit to try to protect us from all of the deep dark monstrosities. Well, it's a deer of course, but this isn't any deer. This is a Megaloceros, a prehistoric deer whose antlers grew so big that they would topple over from the weight and starve to death or be eaten by something passing by. Luckily for us though, their necks are a bit stronger around here, which allows them to use those antlers to their full potential. So how did this go? Well, let's find out. So our adventure starts off at our port, where the sea turtle that we had tamed in the last adventure is going to come and clutch again. As you can see, is growing this green stuff all over it. Well, this is algae, and algae is essentially the raw mutton of herbivores. We're able to collect about 12 every hour, which I've already done a few times already. And now that we have that, we're ready to go look for a deer. And we start off over on the safer half of the redwoods. Just below the kibble farm, we find a few deer, all terrible levels though. And I'm killing them as I go, so that I can promote higher levels. But there were a lot of bad levels, before we found a light at the end of the tunnel. Ooh, here we go. You serious? I think they hit it. Oh no, they didn't, thank God. I lucked out with the compy's terrible aim, and so began the tame, while I played crowd control with potential threats, and checking some of the surrounding deer as I went. Pick up pops of what? I did not know that. Alright, buddy, time to get you home. That's terrifying. That was not there like 10 minutes ago. But my luck was about to get a little bit sweeter. That's a 135. Oh my God. Oh. Come on. Yes. Yeah. Like, what? That was too perfect. I have a feeling this thing's stats are gonna be terrible. And now that I got these two tamed, I compared the stats, with the male sitting at 2040 health and 354 melee damage, and the female sitting at 2100 health and 342 melee damage. With this information, I began breeding them, as I needed a male baby with the female's health and the male's melee damage. And the reason we need a male is because the males are the only ones that can attack. And as they began breeding, I began working on my kibble farm, as I was planning to renovate a little bit. You see, I wanted to take down the stairs leading up to the kibble farm and build a giant wooden elevator there instead. And so I began deconstructing, of course taking a break for the first baby to pop out, which popped out with antlers, which was a really good sign until I took a closer look and realized that it was a female with antlers. I don't know if this was a bug or if this is how they all popped out and they just lost their antlers, but I was going to hold on to it for an experiment and find out. I got back to work building the actual elevator, and of course, once the time came, I checked the female to see what happened. And once it grew up, it kept the antlers. And also, disclaimer, they disappear after you relog, so, I mean, yeah. A few hours later, I had finally finished the elevator shaft. Realistically, we didn't need all the extra stuff on it, but I wanted it to look nice at least. Now it was time to test it out. Hopefully it works. Hopefully I didn't just waste all this time doing this for no reason. Let's go ahead and get our stego on here because we can actually go up. Now this is the problem. I thought these were automatic. They're not. We have to tap it every single time, and I don't know if there's a way to do it automatically with the wooden gates or the wooden elevators. So if there is, let me know. Let me know if I'm just being stupid. This is the first time I've ever really messed with elevators, so this is all new to me. But once we get to the top, very slowly, there we go, and then we can kind of just awkwardly shimmy to the right and walk right in, and we officially can get our stego up top for the first time since we started building this whole thing over here. We can actually get the stego up top. And now what I plan to do is I'm going to keep this kind of the way it is, but we're going to be moving the actual kibble farm up a little bit on the tree. Try and get another tree platform up there, and then we're going to extend this all the way to the top so that we have 2 different floors that we can go to. I don't really know how that's going to work, but we might have to make a completely separate elevator. I'm not 100% sure yet. But then I want to use this for utility dinos and whatnot over here. But this wasn't the only victory we had, as we had also gotten the mail that we needed. With the increased health and melee, standing in all of its majestic beauty, it wasn't quite ready to take on the cave, as we would need to level it first, and there's only one way to do that, and that is a baby farm. So up to the mountain I went, where I'd built a little farm for the mammoth army, and I figured I could use it for this as well. So I locked it in, turned it on aggressive, and let it go. After a few days of passively delivering babies to the afterlife, we headed off early in the sunrise to Carno Island, where we made our way over to the cave, prepared for potential doom. I rode my deer down into the cave as I'd have to bring it through the water. That's where I would consider the cave actually starting. But before we did that, I'd have to clear the entrance. So, what we're going to do first is we're going to try to clear out this first little area because we can do this. I don't think there's piranhas in here. We can do this in the water. We can kind of cheese this first area in the water with all the bats and save our Megaloceros for farther in. Okay. Oh, no, go down. Okay. Okay, there's one. And then we're actually going to... Nope. That's almost enough for a bed. There's a lot of bones. I don't understand these bones still. They still don't quite make sense to me. Okay, so there's a bat there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bats there. Oh, that is a lot of bats down there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it looks like 7 bats down there. We also need to watch out for megalanias. Megalanias are absolutely in this cave as well. Okay. Here we go. Oh, perfect. We got arrows off that too. Okay. Although I still had plenty to clear out, I first headed back to drop a bed. Even though I prepared with antidotes, I could still very easily die. Yeah, you have a little bit. I think that's actually exactly what I need. Oh, but I can't do that. Okay, so this is what we're gonna have to do here. Let's go ahead and make a bed first. And then we'll do foundation and see what we can build with. We could probably just put it on a triangle. That should be perfectly fine. So let's see here. We're gonna put it right here. There we go. And then we'll get our bed down. It's not glamorous, but it'll work. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna go back through and potshot some of the other bats in here, because they are the biggest threat. They are going to be the scariest thing. Just because when they get bunched up, they do so much damage. Okay. Oh, I didn't see those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. On top of the like 7 that I had already seen. Oh, buddy. Ooh, he got me. He got me. We're good though. We're good. We don't have rabies yet. Ooh, this one's kind of stuck. This is a high level. Yeah, a 130. This thing is just taking a beating. There we go. It's a 135. There we go. That's fine. That's fine. That's why we have. That's why we have this stuff. It's 8. There we go. Perfect. It is the reason I came in here with that stuff. Okay. Alright, we're gonna keep him on the closest that we can. Behavior 1. And then let's go ahead. I don't know that he'll eat these without or with that other food in him, so we're gonna take that off. And then let's do neutral. Because I have a feeling. Okay, there's a Megalania right there. I think he's ascending. I don't really know what happened to that guy. Okay. Okay. I don't know that this Megaloceros is gonna make it through this. Right here. Oh no, he did. Okay, perfect. Perfect.
Am I aiming too high? Is that the problem here? Okay, that's the last one I'm wasting. And I hit it. Perfect. Oh! I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hit you there, bud. But that works. What did you do? I didn't say. Nothing in his inventory. Is that bat coming for me? Yes, he is. Alright, I'm just gonna lay down. Okay, that's fine. Again, well, I have this stuff. Perfect. It's dead, bud. It's dead. It's dead. It's dead. We're good. It's dead. Okay. Here we go. This is where we're gonna lose the Megaloceros here. This is where it's gonna go down and start fighting stuff. There it goes. As soon as I hit this. He's not all the way down yet. Okay, this is where it's gonna go. Okay. Can we whistle aggressive on him? Is he gonna hear that? He did. Oh, he did. Oh, there he goes. He's in it now. 10.5k health. Let's see how it does. Oh god, he's taking a beating. But he's dishing out some damage. Oh. He killed them all. I mean, there's still some coming in, but he killed so many of them just now. Oh my god, can we check his stuff? He's barely lost 1,000 health. I guess it's like 1,500. Oh my god, he is... He's just going on a rampage down there now. He's going on a freaking rampage. Just killing everything.
I slowly made my way down the cave's many twists and turns, avoiding any engagements I possibly could, although getting Mega Rabies once more from a bat. But, again, I came prepared, but the antidote only did so much against my next obstacle.
There's a Megalania right there, though. Level 85. I don't know if they can be bullet. Oh god, he's coming. Oh! That might have worked out so well in our favor. The spiders are still down there, that's for sure.
Gravity was on my side as all the dinos dropped to their doom, allowing me a leisurely stroll to the now graveyard at the bottom of this pit.
Just a freaking absolute carnage down here. Where'd the Megaloceros go? Oh, there he is. Just standing majestically over the freaking over the artifact. Just standing majestically over the artifact here. Oh my gosh. He like barely lost. Oh my god. He only ate 3 of the veggie cakes through that whole thing and he's still full health. He still has full health. And look at all that random crap he has on him. Wow. Okay, yeah, that was the right move there. And we got the artifact. And we did the pause, of course. Can't forget the pause. And now we just have to wait for another one to spawn. Wow.
As the second artifact appeared, I prepared for my trip out of the pit, and back on the surface, I exited to a bit of a surprise. Hello. But we escaped the tunnel and made it back to the main island, where I made my way back to the Mammoth Mansion with the final piece to the Snow Guardian. And now with everything prepared, it was finally time to take on our next adversary. But this would be a journey for our next adventure. And as we wrap this one up, I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, you know what to do down below, and I will see you in the next one.